I pulled off the disguise mask, revealing my true face. Soldiers kept closing in around me, so I threw the mask aside.
Get ready for a surprise!
Taking advantage of the chaos, I managed to slip away from my pursuers. Following the leads I had, I made my way to the Mars Hotel to book a room. The front desk clerk reminded me that there was something waiting for me in the safe deposit box. Inside, I found a note from my past self, telling me to find Kelly at Mars Park. As soon as I stepped out to the hotel, a taxi driver was waiting for me at the entrance and pulled me into his cab. Just then, gunfire erupted in the distance. It turned out that the Martian warlords were selling air as a commodity for profit. The people at the bottom couldn't afford to buy air, and prolonged oxygen deprivation had caused them to mutate. So they'd formed a resistance movement to overthrow the warlords' rule. I jumped into the taxi and quickly left the scene. We soon arrived at Mars Park, where everyone seemed to know me. Kelly came running when she heard I was there, and enthusiastically pulled me into her bedroom. But this woman was extremely cautious and didn't trust me, so she ended up kicking me out. Back at the hotel, I lay on the bed thinking about my next move. That's when someone claiming to be from a memory company knocked on my door. He explained that everything that had happened was just a dream, that I was actually still lying in a chair, trapped in hallucinations due to a doctor's surgical error. He said he was there to help me break free from the illusion, and had even brought my wife along. My wife at that moment was completely different from her previous assertive self. She just looked at me with concern. The old man pulled out a capsule, claiming that swallowing it would wake me up. Just as I was about to take the pill, I noticed beads of sweat dripping from the old man's forehead. The guy was clearly nervous, obviously lying. I raised my hand and fired. The moment the gunshot rang out, a bunch of agents burst in and subdued me. Fortunately, Kelly arrived just in time, taking down several agents before getting into a fight with my wife. Both women were battle-hardened, but my wife had better fighting skills. At the critical moment, I grabbed a gun and took out my wife. We ran out of the hotel and jumped into a taxi back to Mars Park. Under cover from the crowd, we ducked into the underground tunnels. But we hadn't gone far when a group of armed personnel emerged from the shadows and blocked our path.